Welcome to the lesson that will demonstrate how to record your advertisement, interview, or news story using Audacity. If you haven't picked up the document titled Audio Stories, you can go ahead and go to the videos section of this website and scroll down, and you can download Audio Stories. I'll go ahead and open that up. I could say open with Microsoft Word, and then once it's opened, I can choose File Save As, and then I can get this document into a safe location on my computer. Once it's saved, go ahead and get started. An example of a news story has been typed up for you to read so that you can understand the expectations of this assignment. When you record your story, you're going to also have music as if you're a radio station. So before I start beginning to write my advertisement, my interview, or my news story, locate a folder called End and Begin Sounds. Go ahead. In this case, you'll have the ending of a song as if you're a radio station, and then you might say, "Thank you, that was AC/DC, now we bring you breaking news." That's an example of what you would be setting up. So first, listen to an ending song, determine which song you want. You'll incorporate that right up into your story. So for example, let's say I picked U2 here. I'm going to go to my story, and I will say, "Thank you. That was," in this case it would be U2, "and now we bring you breaking news." I will then later show you how to bring that music into the recording. So this, I'm going to go ahead and grab this. You will not be doing this. You will write your own actual story. But I'm going to go ahead and copy this to save time, since I did write it. And now, after my story is written, I'm going to go back to that folder to determine which beginning sound I want. So after going through and listening, I decided that I want to use the Eagles. So I'll come back to my story and say, "Thanks for that breaking news, and now we bring you the Eagles." The story is now ready to be recorded in Audacity. So I'll go ahead and I'll go to the Start menu and open up Audacity. Before you waste your time recording the story, I want to show you something here. This is the record button. It's red. You want to click on that right away and just start talking to determine if there's a straight line. If there's a straight line, then the recording is not working. You might want to stop and then hit the green arrow to play it to see if the recording is decent. So after listening, once you've determined that the recording is working, you can start your story. If it's not, you need to find out why it's not recording. It could be that it's not set up properly. I'll go ahead and close this out. I will then click on the record button here. And don't worry, I'm recording and I'm going to delete this later. I will then go to my story and start talking. "Thank you, that was U2. Now we bring you breaking news." I would continue reading the story and it would continue being recorded into Audacity. I will now show you how you can edit out the bad information. Once you record your story, you want to hit the green arrow to start listening to your story. When listening, this straight line is pretty much nothing, so I would want to get rid of that. Also, if you think this is garbage, you want to go ahead and select what you think needs to be deleted and hit the play button. And once you're listening to it, if you determine that it is of no use for your story, then click on the delete key of your keyboard. Go ahead and continue listening. There might be cases where you have breathing. You would want to select that, listen to it, and then if it's bad, delete it. So you want to go in and edit your story so that it sounds more professional. Again, the straight line is an indication of nothing. Hit the play button to be sure, and hit the delete key of your keyboard. Go ahead and continue editing your story until it's almost perfect. In cases where you select part of your story that you want to delete, if you click on the delete key of your keyboard and it doesn't go away, it's because you need to revisit the buttons at the top. Make sure you click on the stop button and then you'll be able to delete that. It is now time to add the music. So because I had the ending song of U2, I'm going to go ahead and do File Open. I will go to that folder the song is. It's in the End Begin Sounds. I will open up End U2. And with this open, I will do Control A to select all. I will then do Control C for copy, because I want to copy that entire selection. I will return to the story. Go ahead and click down anywhere on there and click the rewind button. and then you can do Control V, be on the same track. So you can go ahead and play it to make sure it sounds right. Go ahead and hit fast forward all the way or skip to the end. And this is where I'll paste the beginning of the Eagles. I will choose File, Open. I will locate Begin Eagles. Again, I'll do Control A for select all, Control C for copy. While at the end of my story, I will do Control V. Go ahead and listen before you save. Once you've listened and everything is perfect, do File, choose Export. Make sure it's an MP3. See Save as Type. Okay, go ahead and locate your folder for this class, for this project, and go ahead and save it in that folder. Go ahead and name it. I'll go ahead and call this News Story. I'll then go ahead and save. When this pops up, I'll say OK. Once that is done, I am ready for the next step. This concludes the session on recording your story using Audacity. Until next time, you have a wonderful day.